There's no real case someone drunk and donated like 10x what they wanted to. Yeah, there's been like one or two of those. Not with donating and stuff, but like I think someone gifted like 100 subs or something, and this is like it just didn't remember it at all. But that was kind of tricky. How is this below the range? Oh, it's 35. Oh, I see. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, 45 armor. That's good. Shadow Bone Storm. That's also good. Curse damage. Oh, let me. Oh, I did do that. Okay. Thorns. 86 int injured. 82.
Young Dayward. You can still use these.
Oh my god. Okay. We got 100 anonymous gifted subs. Thank you very much. Whoever that might be.
I'm no demon worshipper.
But yeah, refunding gifting subs and stuff has to be done like through Twitch and stuff, and their policy is that they don't do it. Okay, so don't be expecting crazy stuff on that end. Okay, just being straight with you guys. Naming Twitch pro chess move. I mean, Twitch gets half the money for sub, right? So, yeah. And it's their system. So I would argue they are more responsible than I am on refunds and all that stuff. Oh yeah. You're still cool for gifting 5 subs? Yes, thank you, Novus. It's not a contest. Thank you.
Just a bandit patrol.
Did he get the refund? I believe that Twitch did something to help him, yes. I don't know the details of it. So I would say probably. But I don't know for a fact. The official Twitch policy is no refunds. So I think different streamers have like different contracts, especially if they're big. Find the pillar. But I believe that Twitch said in general that they're changing their sub split to be like 50-50 after a certain breakpoint or something. So that's why I said 50-50. I don't even know the details of that, to be honest with you. The secret hideout. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, yeah, I remember now. I mean, yeah, I actually had one of the very, very early Twitch contracts, but I mean, that was a long time ago. My first Twitch contract expired like 9 years ago. So that's not relevant. I got $200 from RS7 pounds. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's a lot. Okay, guys, just, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Not like low-key asking for money. Just, you know, like we take sponsors and stuff, but like, you know, we're all right. We don't. We're pretty much set, is what I'm trying to say. We're all right. Okay. So don't worry about us. We're good. you know, if you want to share your support, I appreciate it, but we're okay. Pretty sure if you have more than 350 concurrent subs over a period of time, you qualify for 70-30 for the first 100,000, then you fall into the 50-50. Is that what it is?
Dawood is...
I've looked back.
Okay, so we got a few extra bonus quests in the mix there. How short are we? Oh, we're only one short now. I mean, okay, that's not too bad. Blood Surge, and it's insane to level with, maybe till 40. Yeah, Blood Surge has really good coverage on the screen. I'm not going to build for the Mendown ring this time. No. I might use the ring, but I'm not going to make any concessions for it. Like, it's going to be a minion build. It's going to be a full minion build. And I think even if I don't find the ring, it'll be a pretty good build. I think minions are actually quite decent. They're not like crazy good, but I think they're quite decent for like same level content. And because it's a hardcore character, doing same level content very safely with a pretty good disconnected protection in minions and thorns is pretty fair, I would say. I think that's actually pretty good. Where's the... Oh. It's like off screen. Oh. Disconnect protection, lol. I mean, if I just stand here... I haven't clicked any buttons. I didn't ask my minions to engage. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm also going to play always with a bubble, because we learned that there are some mechanics where your minions can multiply the damage you take. That's actually how I died. I got hit by like 10 cold splashes or whatever the hell that was. World Tier 1. Well, the mages are constantly going to freeze and chill, and thorns. I'm also always going to use a scythe, so we have life on kill. I'm actually going to use skulls in the scythe, so we're going to stack life on kill. We're going to have barrier, and it's going to be a refreshing barrier because it's with Bone Storm. I think in terms of disconnect protection, this is actually one of the very best possible builds in the game. If not the best build in the game for disconnect protection. Why not just have good internet? Because Blizzard doesn't always have good internet. So, in that rip, I don't exactly know what happened, but you can tell by the thorns damage instances that there was some kind of overlaps with the cold. Like on the leap, you could see, yeah, maybe 12. Let's have 12 units. Sorry, 13. 12 minions and me. So there's 13 characters. So if you see what looks like about 13 numbers stacked, that's like an AoE hitting all of it. But on the actual death, you see like a literal white tower of numbers. So the mob used some kind of cold splash per target hit. And I think it hit me like 10 times, at least. And that's how we died. Wow. So I'm basically always gonna play with the immunity bubble on hardcore moving forward. I think it's already a pretty good aspect, and I think for minion builds to not get killed by bullshit like that, you probably need it. Holy crap, we are done with Kyrgyzstan. I'm gonna upload the hardcore build on Mobalytics. I mean, it's really similar to the leveling Necro build we have up there right now. The main changes, I think, are still being determined if they're good. Blood Wave. I have a perfect stun mod, so I'm not gonna keep that one. The armor thing is really good. It's the Bone Spear vulnerable thing. Crit lucky hit overpower. Yeah, those are all pretty bad. Is Cheat Death Elixir expensive in terms of mats? Yeah, I don't think it's too cheap, no. Yeah. Okay. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 200, 2,000. Okay. Zone. Sealed archives, 10 minutes. You know what? Let's go do that. Stalling time. It's expensive, it's super cheap. If you are farming like the right elites for it, it's pretty cheap. I should have actually picked up all those quests. Are there any quests in sealed archives? Why do I say Barb is far behind other classes? Barb has just crappy mechanics in my opinion. Do minions get the barrier? Yes, I believe so. Sealed Archives is a nightmare dungeon? I don't believe so. Is it? I don't think so. I don't recognize it. Not a nightmare dungeon. Yeah. What? I think Whirlwind's kind of cool. I think Hammer the Ancients is really lame. Hammer the Ancients is what a basic skill is in every other ARPG. Take Hammer, make small AoE smash. I find the Fury mechanic really lame. Decreasing in combat is really not cool. It wasn't good in D3, in my opinion, and then they just copied it. I don't like the war cries because they're so powerful. And you spend half of your skill bar and most of your gear and passives to make them good. So like every barb is basically the same. Yeah, there's no barb build that doesn't use 3 shots. So the barb is like half a class, basically. Like, take the class I'm playing right now. Sure, I'm using some abilities that are pretty popular. But there are builds that use literally none of these. I guess Sork has a lot of people using the same abilities, but like, they're so different. Sork is about timing your cooldowns and using them either when you need them or when you have a good opportunity to use one, defensively or offensively. You're always thinking about them. The barb shouts are literally press the 3 buttons when something's near you. Just on cooldown. Press button. There's no strategy to it, really. So yeah, it's pretty lame. Barb is not a bad class. Barb is a very strong class. It's just, I don't know. It's like playing half a character, in my opinion. I think if you're a melee enjoyer, you should look towards Rogue or Druid. so many mobs. Pants. Man, I've gotten that thing so much. Suppressor, Ring of Men down. You get 0 procs inside the shield. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe it just literally suppresses lucky hit. I don't know. Minions playable without Mendel Ring? Yeah, they're pretty playable. For same level content, minions are actually pretty good. It's just most people are using significantly higher level content to benchmark the effectiveness of builds. Like, yeah, if you want to do high tier nightmare dungeons, you're going to want to play Bone Spear. Even Ring of Mendel Necromancer doesn't quite compare to Bone Spear. It's like, it's still a really good build, but like Bone Spear will do no less than double damage of any build that actually has minions out. Bone Spear will do at least double damage, if not 10 times. Do the whispers persist through difficulties? I guess we'll see soon enough. They don't? Okay. Then why don't we pick up a bunch of quests, wait the 3 minutes out, and see what dungeons it tells me to do in... I don't even know what zone I'm doing. Dry Steppes or something?
Oh, guys, an ancient and
Damage reduction from distant, a good stat for Sork. Yeah, maybe. Usually you want damage reduction from close, but close is not usually what kills Sorks.
I'm sorry, Sorka, but I'm not sending any.
My boy.
One day, 2 hours, 49 seconds. Let me see. Okay. There's one like there. I don't know how, but yeah. What is the bone prison bug that people say has 100% lucky hit? So anything that you do to cause bone prison to do damage makes it proc every lucky hit every time. So the best one is the blight aspect, because it hits constantly every half second. It will actually make every lucky hit proc every half second. Ring of Mendel has a 10% proc on lucky hit. So the reason why people say it's bugged is because for it to proc every time, Bone Prison doesn't need to have 100% lucky hit chance. It needs to actually have 1000% lucky hit chance. So, yeah. Bone Prison has at least 1000% lucky hit chance. and it's a skill that doesn't normally do damage. So I would say that's almost 100% chance to be a bug.
Strength for its knowledge. Strength for
And I do mention it in the Necro guide, like if you guys are curious about it. Like people are asking me, it's like, oh my god, this is so much better than your Necro guide. It's like, nope. In the guide, I tell people Bone Prison is the best way to proc Ring of Men down. It's just almost certainly bugged, so who knows how long that's gonna last. Show the traditions. Bye.
Farewell. Your bones betray you. Sorry. Come with me. Goodbye, not farewell.
Yes. Yeah, there's one there, but that is a little bit far, I'd say.
Yes. So close. That's it.
I mean, I can do that later, that's fine. Whispering Vault. I think that is a nightmare dungeon. What happened? Don't really know how I get there easily. I think it's from there. Like Necro isn't a Necro without his boys. Their guide to get more items, like 2 gold offhand. So there's not a lot of items, and for the Necromancer build specifically, I probably would only go with the offhand. I haven't found any place that does a really good job of showcasing the different ones. Like here we got a rare again. 51, Jesus. Holy crap. Almost all my minions just died. Ring of Splintered Wood. Poison damage, damage to close, crit chance. 590. Huge. Max roll Fists of Fate. There probably are some builds. Probably are some. So we're gonna do the vault here just to utilize our Trio Whispers. Like Trio Whispers, the last 2 have given me glyphs, so that's really nice. I don't really want to waste that, at least. And it is in a zone where we have to push completions. It's certainly not for nothing. Whispering Vault, I see. Oh, one of these gives a Paragon point. Oh, but I got it on the other one, so it wouldn't give me anything too crazy here. But it is kind of purposeful to get the waypoint. Is it not here? Oh, Jesus. That is so hard to spot. Holy crap. I don't have another quest that sends me that way. Maybe I just complete that quest too. I know I'm like hyper stalling right now, but renown is the most important thing. It's the first like actual big step. Like, if I didn't have to farm renown, I would level this guy like 3 times faster at the very least. Search the pools for the relic.
This isn't it. This isn't it.
Oh, it doesn't come back. Okay, that's fine. Alright. I played Diablo 5 when it inevitably releases in another decade. Of course. Oh, there was a goblin there? Oh, I didn't see that. The strongest druid build? I don't know. I see a lot of people playing that like tornado auto attack. But for same level content, I like that one build that uses overpower damage and hits like the entire screen for like a couple 100k. Probably that build doesn't scale too well later. But I think it's probably good enough for like, again, same level content. Why optimize for same level content? If you play hardcore, that's generally what you are optimizing. So stream 10 years from now. Well, I see myself playing video games 10 years from now. I imagine Twitch will still be here 10 years from now. Who knows? 10 years is a long time. Teleports to dungeons. No, I think it was a mistake to do. No, actually, I take it back. I think they had to do teleport to nightmare dungeons for people to actually do them without pulling their hairs out. But I think long term, that's not the way to go about it. Long term, I think you want people engaging with the open world. But before you can do that with nightmare sigils, you need like a lot of quality of life, stash tabs, search tabs, a lot of stuff like that. And I think it's the right move to make nightmare dungeons teleportable right now. But I don't think they should be doing that in general. But yeah, right now, what can you say? Haven't been in the open world since the change. Bone, spirit damage, CDR, shrine, thorns. Bone storm, corpse armor. Decrepify, 580, 583, 587. Gigathorns. Bone storm. Armor.
That looks worn. I can end that.
Salvage everything. 590, that's not bad.
Don't ruin all that work.
That should be fine. 42% same level. We're gonna be above the level. Let's do it. Oh, that's dry steps. Yeah, we're not doing that. Strong endgame summoner builds. Yeah, there's pretty good ones. TP to nightmares. What you should do is have an easy system to categorize an infinite number of nightmare dungeons. Search for the ones you want, the affixes you want. Just real quality of life. And I think you should be able to engage with the open world while you're going to it. And also, I think there should be meaningful things to do in the open world that will make the time running to the dungeon not feel like a complete waste of time, which it currently does feel like. But for them to do that, they gotta do a lot of stuff. So in the meantime, teleporting to the damn thing, that's a pretty good change. But again, like I'm talking about this because someone said, should they just make it so you can teleport to every dungeon? And my answer is no. I think for nightmare dungeons, because it's a core part of gameplay, they had to do like a real band-aid fix. But I think in general, they have to do more complete fixes and not have people whizzing around, teleporting wherever they want to go. Saying make open world content as valuable as nightmare dungeons. No. Goblins are kind of worth doing. They could just fill the damn world up with more of those little suckers. I mean, I think there should be a more varied amount of things. Like they can make rare events like normal events, but the rewards are like 5x and they're way more difficult. So the opportunity cost to potentially run past one of these to find them might be worth running to a nightmare dungeon. Right? One thing that Diablo 4 is pretty good with is they've kind of left it open in how they could add systems without that much difficulty later on. I suspect they did this intentionally to create content with seasons. The only system that really does screw them over constantly is the level scaling. The other systems are actually very good for adding on content. So yeah, I don't think it's that hard for them to make a run to a dungeon worthwhile if they actually want to do that. Best way to abuse the Frozen Orb enchant? If you can get a really powerful Conjurer build where you're literally chain spamming cooldowns. Because a lot of the defensive cooldowns, they don't actually have a cast time. Like Ice Armor is instant. It plays a casting animation, but you can cancel the entire animation and Ice Armor still goes off. So Ice Armor is actually instant. Flame Shield is completely instant. Casting and canceling Deep Freeze is actually instant, but not really because you have to press the button twice. So whatever time it takes you to do that. So if you have enough CDR and reduction from the Ice Blades, and by the way, I don't know if that's actually possible right now. It might not be. But yeah, I think in that case you can make decent use out of a Frozen Orb enchant, but I probably still wouldn't. I'd probably still use Ice Shards enchant in that build. Because the single target of a Conjurer build is probably pretty decent. The only thing that's not going to be decent is the AoE. Let's go. Feels like a lazy way of balancing things. Sure. The Corpse should be good for this build. So if you're not playing hardcore, I just wouldn't use Blood Mist. And you can just use whatever skill of your choice to deal damage to enemies in place. Corpse Explosion, whatever you want. But on hardcore, we gotta have that. Just in case. Oh, the physician, that's the one that reses. Now the curse pulling is decent, but you have to be pretty close to the target. It doesn't pull the mobs very well. Yeah, I'm using pretty similar build, leveling build on Level 6. I think I have points into Thorns right now. And I'm using a different golem. The different golem that I'm using is not necessarily better. Lost 2 rogues at 51 and 52, World Tier 3. It is a big jump in difficulty, but once you have all the sacred gear and the renown points from your paragons, you are going to be just fine. It'd be cool if like that guy dropped good gear potentially. No, I think I just go through there. There's no level requirement for unlocking World Tier 3, it's just whenever you do that.
Can you feel it?
We did it. Got 4 levels worth of Paragon points. Trying to remember how to do it, but I don't remember. 30. It's that, I guess. Take away the dexterity. Because we don't need the willpower. And I can get that dexterity instead of strength. That dexterity instead of that dexterity. Which now enables the armor. And then I can do this stuff here. Oh, actually no, I can get that point instead, yeah. I get 4 more resist all, 10 damage, and another 10 damage on 1 more point. Huh. Well, in that case, maybe I don't want the armor for now. That should be fixed. Oh no, it's 170. Okay, never mind. I need like another round of points. Okay, fine. Damage and armor. Okay. Done internet carriers. Yep.
I did. Carais. In fact,
Oh my god. Recover the cleaver from the Whispering Vault. I did have a feeling. I did have a feeling that we had to go there. Okay, I also want to change up the build a little bit. Not using Bone Sphere anymore. I shouldn't need those. I think at the base that is the build. There's a few things I can try to move around in order to get a few more points in like Decrepify or something, but that's basically it. It's a little bit more of a passive play style, but I got all the quests from there. I think I got all the quests from there. Not sure if I have all the quests from there.
No more, please. No. The taste. I won't eat it. No. Oh, Yun. Isn't it Zola? I'm here. We are not.
I doubt. Okay. I don't have the okay, there is one like there. Shrines. I don't have. I've gone through those.
Plenty worth keeping.
I don't have the attack speed aspect that my other Necromancer had. So let's just see what this is like, roughly. I'm expecting my DPS to be quite a bit lower. Okay. Like a stronghold there. And this is basically it. Frostburn drop. Frostburn's pretty rare, it's nice. Guess is pretty decent here. World Tier 3 kind of feels the same as World Tier 1. Which basically means that it's just the minion AI that's causing the sluggishness. I mean, I guess these are going to hit much harder, but this one doesn't really get hit all that often. Oh, that is the one. That we're gonna be a bit underpowered until we get some secret items. And I don't mean blue ones. Where's the shrine? Is it this little... No, what? Oh, I think it might be like on the... Yeah, it's on the above thing, I believe. Hardcore D4 versus PoE. I feel other than the few bugs that we've had, I think D4 Hardcore is actually a little bit more fair. Tons of stuff here. There one there? Yeah, there's one like there. Can't break jugs. Where is this damn shrine? can break stuff with the dash, it seems. That might just be something I have to do. Just the durian flavor to advance. I don't know what durian tastes like. Warrior glyph. Is Iron Golem the best golem? Depends. I think you use Iron Golem if you have very aggressive cooldown reduction, or you have questionable vuln uptime. Currently struggling to remember where I am. I should probably go to sleep. Okay, there. I zoomed it in a little bit more. I can do Nightmare Dungeons as soon as I complete a tree quest, I believe. When your minions make it to a target, target die. Oh, it's really there? I have to go back? Oh, we got mage on Emmy. I don't think I could properly use it though. But that's really good. I think I'm using, yeah, mage on boots because it's the only one that I have. Need more pack size? I mean, I was just here and cleared it out, so not exactly. $45 without the elixir now. Let me just use a whatever elixir. 3 sacred blue items. That's what I've gotten so far. Oh.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to use the Gamba obols until 53 at the earliest. I'm pretty close to cap right now. I mean, it's still an upgrade, the blue one. Yeah, I guess there's gonna be a lot of upgrades in this difficulty level. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have the quests from the main city hub.
5 times.
It did feel like I didn't quite have enough quests.
It's my son.
Yeah, this is the last zone.
My eyes can only watch.
Given that it's a higher difficulty, I'll probably move a bit slower. But yeah, I'm probably still only 3, maybe 3.5 hours away from the full renown completion. And we should be hitting up... should I be vendoring? Nah, let's still salvage for now. We should be hitting up Nightmare Dungeons shortly after that. Not that one though. No, not that one. What stat should we be looking for? A Necro shield? The only character that I'd consider using a shield on is a hardcore bone spear. Shield means massive damage loss. But if you're playing bone spear, if you do like half the damage you would with a two-hander, you're still doing more damage than any other Necro build. So that's fine. But other than that, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Is Zork fun to play? I think it was, yep.